What's going, guys? How's it going, guys? It's your boy AOTA, also known as all of the above. Don't mind how I look. I just woke up. It's been a rough couple of days.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
But today we got some projects to do on the car. We got a couple of items that came in today. Well, they came in yesterday, but we're gonna put them on today. And hopefully we'll get this thing to look a little bit better than it is now. First and foremost, we got these bad boys here. Gonna be replacing the stock pedals. I'll show you guys what those look like in a second. Oh boy, it's getting cold. We got those to replace those. Kind of crusty looking, but you know, it is what it is. Can't really do much about those. I don't know. I just feel like these need to be replaced. Like they've been on the car for so long. Like the clutch pedal is literally fading away. Like that's not the light. That is literally the pedal just fading to non-existence. Like these got to be replaced. So we're gonna be putting these on, just to match the shifter. And then the next thing's gonna be fixing up this whole wire mess because you know this thing runs on aux. It doesn't have. I could get a like a Apple CarPlay unit to put here, but then it gets rid of like all this stuff. Literally everything you see here is gonna be gone, and that means I can't see my clock, I can't see like my fuel info and whatnot. But it's a lighter issue, but I prefer to have this stuff in, like just so it's OEM. These knobs might change at a later date, but we'll see. So yeah, these wires are gonna be hid, those pedals are gonna be put in. And then we got a couple other things that we can do on this car today, and I guess I'll just show you as we get it done. But for now, we're gonna deal with these pedals. We're gonna tackle these now. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna try and see if I can get those rubber pads off first. Come on. There you are. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get those rubber pads off first, and then see how these will clip onto it. But if not, I'll just see if I can clip these on top. And yeah, we'll just move on from there. Okay. So supposedly, these just come right off. Supposedly. We'll see how true that is. Oh, yeah, there you go. There's one. Here's the clutch. Here's the brake. I guess the gas pedal could stay. Right. So first things first, I gotta figure out how the hell to do this. Because it kind of just sits. Or it's supposed to sit just over it, right? But it's supposed to use these clips so it doesn't actually like touch it. We're gonna figure this out. Should probably time lapse to this, huh? Okay, and there you guys have it. Two of the pedals are put on. I can't put on the gas pedal because this one here has a curve in it, and the pedal I have now is just flat. So those two aren't going to work together. But these two are really the ones I was worried about.
And I'm glad that they're in because they look pretty good, despite it being, you know, sports metal. Like, don't watch that. Don't watch that. But yeah, the pedals are in now. They don't feel too bad actually. Pedals actually don't feel too bad. Like they got a good amount of grip on them. So those are gonna be my dailies until, I don't know, until something changes. We'll see. Next up is, I guess it'll be an exterior mod. I'll show you guys right now. Okay, so the person who had owned this before me decided that Plasti Dip was their way of life. Like, bro, Plasti Dip the roof, Plasti Dip these side markers. Come around the back and I'll show you. He Plasti Dipped. I think he did the badge, and then he did the emblem. So what we're gonna be changing out today are these side markers here, and they're actually pretty easy to do. They don't take too much time to do. Like, all things considered, this is probably going to be the easiest job to do today. I'll just show you how they work. Okay, so essentially what these side markers is, when I indicate, they'll turn on, right? So I'll show you how they look now. Right, you can kind of see, like, they used to be chrome, or not chrome, they used to be clear, and then he just plastic dipped over it just to give it like that black smoke tint. What I had bought was an actual tinted version of this light, so that way I don't have to, you know, worry about plastic dipping this again in the future. It'll just naturally be tinted. So that's what we'll be putting in right now. Legitimately won't take long. I've seen numerous YouTube videos on how to take this out. I don't even need any tools for this. Legit, just push back and pull forward, and it's out. Like that. See, one thing I'll give Mazda is that all the useless stuff that you don't usually change out is the easiest to take out. So, that's out. I'm gonna grab the new ones. I'm not sponsored in any way, by the way. Like, none of these are sponsored. Nothing I'm doing today is sponsored. So, let's see which is for which. I don't even know if it says. It might. I hope it does. Nope. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. So what we gotta do is we gotta put these together essentially. Like, these are the new ones. Gotta put them together. I believe this goes in somewhere. Let's see what this looks like. So that goes like that. Or, they said there was another way to do this. Let me see.
2 hours later.
Okay, she's in. And now, put that in. Shove that all in there. Now we just see which way it lights. Hopefully this is the right way. Okay, so boom, we have it in. As you see it running. Now we're gonna go to the other side and do the same thing. Okay, and there you have it. LED. It's like the quickest and most easy installation you can possibly do. That literally took me like 5 minutes to do both sides, but both sides are in. There's that left side. There's the right side. Easy, super easy. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the interior stuff. Okay, so the next order of business is to get rid of these. Well, not get rid of these wires, but clean it all up. Like I hate seeing wires all over the place. And I know I could just fuck. Okay, next order of business is not to get rid of these wires, but to clean them up. I hate seeing wires all over the place. I don't know about you, but I hate seeing wires all over the place. So I'm gonna try and clean this up. I'm probably gonna run these chargers and the aux underneath this. What's this called again? All these sections come out essentially, like this cup holder, the shifter, and even this little flappy bit here. All of this comes out to expose the gearbox. So I'm gonna run along the side. I'm gonna run the chargers because there's two of these cigarette ports. There's one in here and there's one in here. But that's it. I don't know why Mazda decided to only give you two without any USBs in an 07. But we'll move past that fact. So we're gonna run these two chargers in the one back here, and then we're going to. Oh, the aux is already plugged in here, but we're gonna run everything essentially underneath here, and then hopefully it'll be able to come out here and line up with these holders that I have already in here, and then I'll be able to have both my phones up there and be able to record more footage for you guys. So let's get that going. Okay. Now you might be asking yourself, Alex, why didn't you do this earlier? Because I was busy. No, I wasn't busy. I was just, I wasn't feeling the greatest. I pulled something in my back, so I've just been home trying to recover from that. I'm still in pain, but you know, we got to get this done, right? And I figured while I'm getting this done, might as well make content for you guys, right? You guys might enjoy this. And who knows, maybe one of you guys might buy an 07 Mazda just like me. So yeah, first things first, you got to pull the, see if I can show you guys. You got to pull this, I don't know if you see that, this section here out. And well, you don't pull it out, you just kind of lift it up. Just so you have access to the cup holders, because the cup holders just literally just pop out. Like there's no clips, there's no screws, there's none of that. Turn the aux off just so I can figure this wire stuff out. But yeah, there's no like screws or anything. It literally, you just pull up on the back and it comes out just like that. Like that's it. Thank you, Mazda. Thank you for that. That clips. Almost everything in this car is clipped. That's one thing I noticed, and that's beautiful. Like on the interior, it's perfect because you could literally just pull things out, and it doesn't affect anything like majorly. So let's get those wires out the way first. This is for a later video. You guys will see why I have this. Put that in the front actually. Shifter. Do I want to move this? Actually, I'll lift the shifter a little bit, just so I can get some room for the wires to go. Okay. See what we're working with. You know what? I don't even think I need to do anything major for this. This might just work. Just the way that it is. How does that one look? We'll use this one. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna put, the charger for the car adapter for the chargers first into this little nook here, so I know exactly where they're gonna go. And then I'm gonna start running them. I might need clips, I might not, we'll see. I don't think so. So here's the first one. I'm gonna run it underneath these clips here. I run it through here? Is there an opening here? Let's see. No, but I'm sure I could pull that out. But I don't want to, so we're gonna leave that for now. I think this is gonna be for the passenger side. I like to take care of the people who are with me, you know what I mean? Like, if I know or I see that you need a charger, I'm gonna let you borrow a charger. Like, that's why I have this in here. Like, I know people be running iPhones, and I mean, eventually I'll have like a Samsung charger just in case. But most of the people I know run iPhones, so I have this extra charger just in case they need to charge their phone. This one might be a bit more tricky because this one doesn't. Oh, well, it has it back here. Never mind. I retract my previous statement. This is literally almost too easy. Like, I don't even need to go inside and get the other clips. Like, I have clips. I have more of these, but I don't even think I need them. Like, this is working perfectly. Like, this is already a million times better. Okay, those are up there. This is up there. Stretch that out for a little bit. And then now for the aux cord. The aux, do I want to run the aux on the left or the right? More times, I usually have a device on the right side to run aux, so what I will do is run it same place as this other charger, this blue one here, but I'm gonna see if I can wrap it around this little section here so there's not as much cord going up. I have a strong feeling that's how I had it before, but it's okay. Alright, boom. Now everything's in, more or less. Oh, and the snow's starting to come down now. Great. Lovely. Thank you, Canada. Very cool. Alright. This is in. Oh, let me change that before I cook my charges. These are in. Run them to the side of this for now, just so it's cleaner. I hate the fact that this is like slightly lifted, but it's not going to do anything when I shift, so I'm not too worried about it. It's just that I want to be able to close this. I'm kind of sad that. Actually, let me see if I can. This will work. Will this work? No. Alright, that's fine. That is fine. We'll keep it open. we will keep that open. And then we'll run the aux cord inside here. And just leave that there. Probably put the extra just tucked under there. To the side. Something, you know? And have that in there. And that's it. Now the wires are cleaner, I should say. Cleaner than they used to be. Now there's no more like mess in the middle of my thing. I'll show you how it looks now. Okay, so I have the wires run underneath the I keep thinking control panel. It's not control panel. Console? Center console? Whatever this is called, this area. I have the wires running underneath it, so that way it's cleaner. And then they just enter into this port here. Yeah, I know the cup holder needs to be cleaned. I don't even know what's spilled in there, but something's spilled in there. And then, yeah, now we're gonna move on to the fun part. That is those bad boys right there. Those are lights. We're gonna have lights under the passenger seat, under my seat, and then there's gonna be there's two passenger seats behind me. There's gonna be one light under each seat, just so there's 4 lights in total, and it looks better. Like at night, I don't know if you noticed, but this car has almost no lights. Like it has these, and they barely work. Like I can't see underneath with just these. You know what I mean? Like I need to be able to see under there. So I got those lights, and we're gonna be putting them under there just so we can see better at night. Don't know how I'm gonna set you up for this install, but I'll find a way to set you guys up.
12 seconds later.
Okay, I realized I wasn't recording any of this, but we have the LEDs in, like they're in where I want them to be. I'm just setting up like where I want the wires to go, so that way they're not in the way and all over the place. Yeah, once I get that sorted out, should be good to go. Should be good to go. All right, and they're in. All 4 LEDs are in and working. I'll go to the back to show you. Put it on the sides. At first they were up on the, you could barely see. At first they were up here, where my hand is, but then I decided to put them on the side just in case, you know, they fell. This would just be easier. But, you know, on the topic of you could barely see, the last DIY, or the last upgrade that we have for today, are those dinky lights up there. I don't know how the last owner was seeing anything in this car, because I could barely see anything with these lights on. But, luckily for me, I was smart enough to buy brighter versions of these bulbs, so I'll be able to see better in this vehicle, both in the front and in the back. So I'll see if I can find them for you. These right now, I think these are super cools that he said he installed. Let's see if I can show you. He said these are super cools. What I have here are whites. These are whites. Not sponsored in any way, of course, but these are going to be replacing these, hopefully making them look better and perform better. So let's see if we could change these out. Usually you do this in the day when you can actually see, but there's too much stuff to do tomorrow, so I gotta do these now. Gotta get it done now. Yeah, I'll get started on that and I'll let you guys see the finished product. So these are the super cools. There's 2 back there, and then there's that 1 unit back there. So hopefully when I'm done, you'll be able to see things better. Okay, the lights are in, and already you can see there's such a huge difference. I could actually see now. These ones gotta come out. Like, I don't even know if you can tell. There's a backpack back there. But up here, you could see everything, which is perfect. This is exactly what I needed. I needed these lights, bro. All right, we're gonna do the backs, and then we'll literally be done for the day.
3:28 a.m.
There's always gonna be a problem when you do a project. Okay, so as you guys know, the fronts were done. Everything up there is wired and whatnot. Like the wires are hidden as much as possible. And of course, I come to the back only to find out the bulb in the back is completely different than the bulb in the front. So I'm gonna have to place a new order for that specific bulb and probably a new head unit. Oh, actually no, the head unit is pretty fine. It's just the bulb is just not working. And yeah, that's literally it. I guess I'll just turn on the car and show you guys around and show the final result. That steering wheel, I'm gonna do something with that steering wheel. Like, I don't know if you can see, but it's like chipped in the center. I'm gonna do something about that. Anywho, yeah, walk around on the car.
PTI Records.
Alright, and that's pretty much it. It wasn't a huge project per se. And I hate the fact that it was cold earlier today, so it started like snowing, and now it's just raining. Like, it's just straight rain. So I've been rained on like this whole time. But anyways, job's done. LEDs are done. Wires are tucked away, so no one's gonna trip over anything. Chargers are tucked away, so literally you just take it at your discretion. I got one out of the two sets of not headlights, dome lights, like the interior lights done, as you can see. You don't understand. I literally, when I first got this car and I turned on the lights, I was like, there's no way this guy saw anything in this car with these lights on, because they were so dim. They were like tinted, cool, but they were so dim. So now I can actually see, and I'm kind of happy about that. Side markers work. I'll show you guys just now, actually. I'll show you them in the dark, that they work. So yeah, there's the side markers. Pretty sick. That's one side. There's the other side. And look, you can even see inside. Like, you could not see that before. Like, the lights that I had before, you weren't able to see inside like that. So this is actually an improvement. I'm glad that I can actually see now inside my car. Not from like outside inside, but you know what I mean. Like, I can see inside my car without having to squint or use a flashlight on my phone. But these are the sequentials. At first I thought about making the sequentials go the other way, but I guess this makes more sense. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. I guess that's it for this video. I don't know. I literally had nothing else. I can give you guys like a little rev or something, but I don't know. I don't know what you want. Can't give you much. I don't know what you want. I'll give you a little rev ski. A little rev ski for the one time. I'll roll down the window. Oh, that concludes this video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, make sure you share it, hit that notification, post notifications so you know when I'm posting again. I haven't been posting shorts lately, only because I've been dealing with a bunch of stuff, but we'll be back on track. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.